MP, I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr. Forbes.
Yeah, I've been recording these videos all season long. Why is there an issue now?
Because you went too far. Guaranteeing a sweep in the conference finals? Come on, MP, that's a bad look.
Look, before the playoffs started, you told me to stick to being myself. Well, Coach, this is being me.
Listen, confidence is one thing, but when every media outlet in the country makes sure guarantee a top story, it becomes bulletin board material.
Coach, what? Games aren't won on a bulletin board? That's superstition.
You're wrong. It's psychology. You of all people should know that. It's disrespectful and a powerful motivator.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of your teammates don't like these videos, but they bite their tongues because they haven't interfered with our goals. Now they're interfering with our goals, MP, and the chemistry's in the dumps.
So you're saying no videos at all?
I'm just saying. Listen,
you're lacking vision. I'm telling you.
Lay low for a bit. After this round, and we'll see what happens. But for now, get your head in the game and keep Xander out of the locker room.
Coach, do you understand how much money I'm be leaving on the table if I did this? Coach, that'd be... There are so many people that watch these videos, my videos, Coach. That's ad revenue on top of that.
You're not thinking straight, MP.
No, but
You're not
I am.
thinking straight. You have more to gain by laying low and regaining the trust of your teammates and this organization than you do by plowing ahead with these videos. Listen, this order comes from the owner that I agree with. Do you trust me, MP?
Come on, Coach, you know I do.
Before you were a celebrity, you were a basketball player, man. And a tremendous one at that. That's your identity. That's what we need from you right now. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm hearing that the chatter about MP angering his teammates and coaches by guaranteeing a sweep is very real. Not only is this team dealing with some serious chemistry issues, but apparently MP has been told by the front office to stop recording videos in the locker room before games. It'll be very interesting to see what on-court impact all of this has moving forward.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The San Antonio Spurs stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Timberwolves. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for the Spurs, they've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with MP. Wembanyama out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4 slot. You look at San Antonio, it's nice to start the conference finals at home. But on paper, this really could be anybody's series.
It's always good to have the home crowd behind you to start a big series like this. But whether or not they take advantage of it is up to them. Tonight will tell us a lot about this best of 7.
Now here's Randall. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
Randall, the big fella, knocking it down from deep.
And so MP will bring it up for San Antonio. They've won 8 straight games and have swept their way through the first 2 rounds of the postseason.
Yeah, they've looked unstoppable, and the speculation has already begun on whether or not they can go.
Entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Plumlee comes in for Johnson. Stephon Castles checked in for Harper. And MP subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards has come in for Highland. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Edwards is out there with Dosuma. And it's Shannon in at the small forward.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass to Castle. MP from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Outside, Edwards. Reed with a screen on Castle. Edwards finds Randall. No good from outside.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
In the corner, it's Bryant. And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Dosunmu. Edwards passes to Shannon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio calls timeout. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And that one's good. MP.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Castle. MP fires from way outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Randall. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's MP. Castle on the wing. And here's MP for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Outside, Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 15-3 run. Now Cornette. Back to MP. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Timberwolves shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. DiVincenzo with a screen for Edwards. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Misses the 3.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
MP finds Bryant. Spurs working the ball around now. The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
McDaniels outside. Back to DiVincenzo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
MP outside. Launches a 3, sinks the three-pointer.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Pass to Randall. But 3. MP grabs the miss.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
That free throw missing.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Johnson's checked in for Luke Cornett. He doesn't get the second one. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Good, another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Out to Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to MP. Connects again from distance.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintan.
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the conference finals. There were reports leading up to the game that some of your teammates took issue with a video you posted guaranteeing a sweep. How did that affect you guys tonight?
We won the game. I don't think it affected us at all.
So, water under the bridge then?
There was never a problem to begin with. That was just folks in the media trying to get clicks. We're good.
Okay, I like to hear that. Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. See you later.
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. The fight for dominance in the West continues tonight. It's Game 2 of the Conference Finals. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for the Spurs, they've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with MP. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4. You look at the Spurs, they took care of business in Game 1. Now it's all about getting a comfy 2-0 lead to take on the road with them.
Yeah, and as the higher seed, you feel like it's your job to win the first games at home. Anything less than that, and you're disappointed.
Here's Champagny. A deep three from MP. Offensive rebound. And he makes it.
Yeah, terrific follow.
Changing it up. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in for Dosunmu. On the court for Minnesota. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Castle. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
McDaniels outside. Randall surveying the D. Fires the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
That free throw missing.
And you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the 3rd. And so, MP will bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Cornette. Here's Castle. The 3 from MP. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Edwards, the bounce pass. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Randall no good. San Antonio's gotten in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the 3rd quarter ended. Pass to Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Back to MP. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Pass to Cornette. And here's MP for 3. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. Now Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. A rebound by the Spurs. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP kicks to Cornette. The 3 from MP. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
If this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level, they have to...
Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah, that...
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Reed with a screen for Randall. Off target with his three. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Back to MP. And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Edwards kicks to Reed. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, MP. Both free throws good for MP. 7 seconds left in the game. Outside Edwards. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now Greg 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you next time.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Spurs come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Timberwolves. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
And already a 2-0 lead established in this series. It's the Western Conference Finals on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox is out there with MP. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're down 2-0. But on the bright side, they're back home. A chance to get back in the series.
And you don't make the conference finals unless you're a great team. So I think being at home is important to them. We're going to see them come out with some fight.
Back to MP from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, serious range.
Peak performance here tonight.
Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Edwards against Fox. Out to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
On the wing, Fox. Back to MP. The three is up. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Outside McDaniels. Here's Randall, and it's off the back of the rim, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to Vassell, back to MP, lets it go from deep. Good! Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Randall, the pass to Gobert. To halt the run, and DiVincenzo with the lay-in. Good! DiVincenzo's got 10.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. To the right side. Outside Edwards. This one for three. He drops it from range. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only one in the first, 3 since the break.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. DiVincenzo against MP. And he throws it down with one hand.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Shannon comes in for Randall. DeSumo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. 20 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. The shot. And Bryant pulls it down.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
MP way outside. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter here. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Pass to Bryant. And here's MP from outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
MP against Conley. To end the run. That one a little long. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Pass to Vassell. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
There's a screen. Here's Shannon. No good. Misses at the buzzer. MP getting it done for San Antonio. News comes in for Shannon. Anthony Edwards is checked in for DeSumo. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And San Antonio with a change here too. MP's checked in for Harper. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip.
They played well, and let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, a trip to the finals is within their grasp. Just one win away from the sweep.
And they'll be looking to make it 4 straight, no doubt about it. That's how you want to go into the finals. Well rested, playing your best basketball of the season, and riding a ton of momentum.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Then it's MP, then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Bryant in at the power forward.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert, grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
Pass to Johnson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. MP's shot is good.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Into the lane, and MP throws it down.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
One shot.
The three, and that bucket's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
With tonight's win, you're now 1 game away from the NBA Finals. What would it mean to you to reach that milestone in your rookie year?
Well, that's what you dream about as a kid. So to get there in your rookie year, that would be incredible. But, whew, we ain't there yet. And I'm not trying to jinx anything.
So no guarantees for the next game?
Don't you put that evil on me, Jennifer Quintana. I'm keeping my mouth shut just this time.
Well, best of luck, MP.
All right, thank you.
BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
All right, guys, before this series started, all the media wanted to talk about was the problems in this locker room. Look around you. Y'all see problems in this locker room? All I see is winners. And that's what it's going to be when we go out there tonight and we stamp our ticket to the NBA Finals, all right? So let's do it, guys. Let's get this win. Let's go.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Spurs have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Welcome to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, a series on the brink. A Western Conference champion could very well be crowned here in Game 4. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Devin Vassell. MP is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They are on their heels, facing elimination down 3-0 in these conference finals.
Well, they're a desperate team, and desperate teams are unpredictable. Some just roll over and give up, while others continue to fight. We'll see what they're made of tonight.
Now here's Randall, outside McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the 3, that really helps their spacing.
Pass to Fox. From deep, MP. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want
to halt the run. Randall can't hit. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's MP. There's flying high.
Unreal.
Throwing it down.
That's just incredible.
Woo! Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
An impressive. Here's McDaniels. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's MP.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah.
Pass to Bryant for 3. MP again from deep. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
3-pointer Randall. Rebounded by Castle.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
MP looking around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. It doesn't go for him. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Back to MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Randall right side. 5 to shoot. And again, unable to change momentum here. Edwards against MP. Takes the 3, and the Spurs another 3.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Minnesota with the ball. Now here's Conley. Shoots. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
That shot wide open.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Edwards inside, defended by Bryant. Left side, Edwards. 4 on the clock. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
And here's MP for and another one falls. Amazing.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. To the paint. Out to Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. Back to MP. And another one.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a...
Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Out to Edwards. It's stolen by Bryant. Conley against MP. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And yep, another basket.
And he continues to move the needle, breaking his own record for the second highest points total in a playoff game. This man is on a mission.
He is a man on a mission. He just keeps going. Extra motivated to come up big in the biggest games. He has certainly done that tonight. A performance that will be remembered for a long, long time.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
On the wing, Bryant. MP outside. And so the San Antonio Spurs have won the series.
I'm getting emotional as we watch all of this go down. Just an amazing accomplishment. You can tell from the moment these playoffs begun that they were committed to a deep playoff run. They had belief in themselves.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everyone.
Right here.
MP.
No. Yes, Miss Melinda Hart.
Thank you. Congrats on the win, MP.
Thanks.
There was a lot of talk throughout this series about issues in the locker room related to your social media videos.
Right.
You're moving on to the NBA Finals, so clearly you've worked through those issues to some degree, but you've also stopped posting to social media during this series. Can you talk about that?
I just needed to put my head down and focus. The videos were becoming a distraction, and nobody wants that, especially this time of the year.
So does that mean we won't see any videos in the finals?
Honestly, I haven't given it much thought. Like I said, head down and focused. We'll see what happens.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I talked with Mr. Forbes, and we're going to let Xander here back in the locker room.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, bro. Hey, yeah.
Appreciate that.
Under one condition.
Yeah, whatever. What's that?
Don't make us look stupid.
Come on, Coach. I got y'all. Y'all know me better.
I'm serious, MP. We don't need any outside drama. And if you even come close to crossing that line, Mr. Forbes will ban Xander permanently.
No, we understand. We understand.
Listen, Coach. Okay, we got it. We have some family-friendly stuff planned for the finals, and I think y'all will really love it. You got to trust me.
All right.
Let's go. I wanted to shoot that one thing we were talking about.
Man, I was scared as up.